here to present to you what we were going to do with this bridge. We have this, asked for this, kind of give you an update on what we found when we got out there. The bridge is in much worse condition than when we actually thought we were going to find when we got out here.
This is the main reason why we're back here again today, is the condition of the in this view, the bituminous wearing surface. But what this photo shows is that there's a lot of distress in that wearing surface, and that tells you that there's problems underneath. And there are large sections of concrete that is severely deteriorated. So what's happening is we're moving away from the rehabilitation program that was originally proposed for this structure, because based on the condition and the advanced deterioration, it's not going to work, it's not going to hold up in the long term. And the last thing we want to do is to provide some kind of rehabilitation, but then have to come back in a couple of years later to do more remedial work. Based on the advanced deterioration that we found on the deck components, we have modified that rehabilitation program associated with the reinforced concrete deck. So we now have what we're terming our accelerated revised deck rehabilitation program, which involves a lot of the same components. We'll still be removing the existing bituminous wearing course and underlying brick pavers, but we'll also be removing the existing parapets that run on each side of the bridge. We'll repair the original concrete slab. We'll power wash the top of that slab and make sure that it's a clean surface. We're then going to construct an 8-inch thick reinforced concrete deck on top of the original slab. We're going to use the original slab as formwork for our wet concrete. So we're going to keep that slab in place. We're going to pour a new slab on top of it that has full structural capacity. Again, in looking at the development of various options, we tried to find repair scenarios that were the least time alternatives, because we wanted to get in there as quickly as we could and get out as quickly. We'll then construct new reinforced concrete parapets along each side of the roadway. The roadway width will remain the same as it is today. There'll be a new pedestrian railing placed on top of these concrete barriers. The reason for this is that our new roadway surface is going to be higher than our existing surface. So when someone is standing on the sidewalk, the parapets won't be of sufficient height to meet current safety requirements, so we're adding this supplemental railing on top. Unfortunately, there's no easy way to do this work. To do work of this scope, it requires a full shutdown of the bridge. Using all the accelerated methods that we have at our fingertips, we're looking at a shutdown of 8 weeks. And that will involve the contractor's crews working 24/7 around the clock in order to accomplish the work within that time frame. You know, we're familiar with the area. We know there's no easy way of getting around with this bridge being out of service. The PennDOT posted detour will utilize Schuylkill Road, State Route 724, up to 422, and then bring you back down on 422. This posted detour will be approximately 15 miles in length. We know there are several other options that are available out there, using the Linfield Truss or going down into Phoenixville, but this will be the official posted detour. And that, all right, well, thank you very much for coming out.
Thank you.